The action continues here on the main card. It's at middleweight. Guillerme de Assis from Brazil, a very tough Muay Thai stylist, has come in on short notice to challenge Alvi Dasuyev. He's 1-0 after a very strong amateur career, known as an uber prospect in Belgium. It's an international dean, and I don't see it going the distance.
Dasuyev fought in the IMAF competitions as well as an amateur, so you know he's storied, he's had game plans in the past, he's traveled, he's fought different types of athletes in front of him, different wrestling pedigrees, different striking pedigrees, and I believe that has constructed him here now in the pro ranks. He's a complete set of mixed martial arts skills. He understands what works good, and then you introduce elbows to the mix, and he's a very dangerous fighter.
De Assis, of course, bringing in very strong kickboxing skills and some MMA experience. Heavy right hand there from De Assis.
De Assis with some lovely head work. He's got good boxing skills, and the underdog is always more dangerous. You could argue he's got nothing to lose here. He's come to Belgium, he's put on the platform, he's going to try and put on a show. Good looking for the knee, there's the trip though. It's interesting to see Dasuyev back off. He wants to keep this one on the feet.
Alvi Dasuyev with a sharp 1-2. The distance breaks down. Guillerme de Assis, sloppy overhand right, eats a fast 1-2 right down the middle from Dasuyev. Alvi Dasuyev ripping to the body there with a right. High kick from Dasuyev.
Lovely combinations, finishing with that head kick, keeping the distance as well. He's chipping away at range here, even going downstairs to the leg. And that's, I think, this is the best option for him to drag this one down to the canvas. And that's evident. We saw Dasuyev avoid the ground. You know, he wants to keep this fight standing. So De Assis has got to try and walk the hips in, clench the body, chase a leg, turn this into a single leg attack. He's got to do something to drag this down to the floor, Chris.
Interesting times here for the stand-up fighter who had thought about maybe getting this thing down to the canvas, but Dasuyev happy to punish in all positions and showing some patience with an uppercut to an overhand right. 𝗙𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗛𝗏 steps in, and a crisp two-punch combination sees Alvi Dasuyev keep that undefeated record flying.
A perfect selection of the game plan to keep this one on the feet, use his boxing combinations to force the knockout.
Pinpoint accuracy. Oh, it was so class. Let's take a look at some of the action here. Dasuyev was testing at range, and then boom! In comes the 1-2. The right just cuffing him really behind the ear, Dean.
He'd read that condition perfectly, though. He noticed De Assis was putting the head down. You know, he slipped to the side beautifully, but he was putting the head down. There's space through that guard. That's why you see Dasuyev lift that uppercut through and then finish with the opposite side hand. That was a perfect read on a beautiful combination.
Well, there was going to be some dangerous standing, and we mentioned it, that it seemed Dasuyev was okay testing his skills against a different opponent, an opponent he hadn't trained for. There was questions. There was patience, though, from Dasuyev, and ultimately a very, very sharp victory. And, well, it'll be back to the drawing board for De Assis.
It's a smart selection of the game plan. Again, Dasuyev coming in with the underdog, a tough Brazilian who obviously has an excellent grappling game. And we saw Dasuyev actually back off and actively avoid the ground game. So he took away his opponent's strengths and played to his own.
And 56 seconds into round one. Let's hear for your winner,